Hey gorgeous friends, and welcome back to my channel. How are you doing today? A humongous welcome to you. Glad to have you here. And if this is your very first time of coming to my channel, welcome. Okay, so some people have been saying to me, EJ, how long have you been married for? That's some of the questions that I get asked. And my response is, I have been married to the one person, my amazing husband, Peter, Pastor Peter, for 31 and a half years. Yeah, right, 31 and a half years. So the next thing, you guessed it, the next question I got asked is, do you have any tips for us that help make a good marriage? Hey, I'm not here saying that my marriage is a perfect marriage. That's why I like the fact that they use a good marriage, because there is nothing perfect. No marriage is perfect. We all have our good side. There's some not so good side, and we all have our ups and downs. But here are some of the things that I believe that make a good marriage. The first thing is trust. Why trust? I believe that when you trust is an inside job. It's something that comes from deep within you. You know, one of my favorite scriptures is from Proverbs 3 verse 5, and it talks about trusting the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will grant you your heart's desire. And I'm thinking that with trust is an inside thing. It comes from deep within you. And so in a marriage relationship, you know how when we do the wedding vows, it talks about to have and to hold, and you go through all the words in the vows. It's one about being totally sold out. You're sold out, you're consumed in that. There's nothing else, there's no one else coming between you. And so to get into a relationship with somebody, there needs to be that element of trust. You must trust that person. You must trust them. You must be able to go to bed with both your eyes closed. Can you imagine sleeping with one eye open? I don't know what this guy is up to. I can't trust this girl. No, there needs to be that trust, full on trust. And so when you come into the marriage, the trust needs to continue. There needs to be the trust. You trust them that when they go out, they leave the house to go out, that they are going to exactly where they said they're going to. And that brings me to the next thing, which is honesty. Honesty is being truthful, being who you say you are. You know, there's nothing else about you. It is what it is. Okay? See, I don't go out and say, oh, like my hair, it's long. No, this is not my real hair. I have to be honest with you guys as well. These aren't my hair. They're braids. They are extensions from, the hair pieces that I purchased and got a hairdresser to fix them to my hair. I do have some hair left, but the hairdresser put it in. I need to be honest about that. And the same thing applies in marriage. And it goes both ways. The guy needs to be honest, trustworthy, honest, sincere. Okay? Not saying you're going to the shops and then you end up in the hospital or you end up in the bar and there's no explanation for that. There needs to be honesty. Every marriage needs that. Trust, honesty. The third thing I think is extremely important is communication. Don't tell me you don't talk. Communication is so important. Very important. You need to be able to communicate verbally and be able to say exactly what it is you want said. what you're thinking about. Don't just leave it hanging in your head, unless your spouse is a mind reader. Mine ain't. But over the years, we have come to gel so much that we now finish each other's sentences. But it's a lot of hard work. And it comes from a place of being able to communicate. Be able to say what you want, what's not working, be able to say and mean what you say. And do you know the other type of communication sometimes we neglect? Non-verbal communication. When those eyes go, or, you roll in your eyes, or you say nothing, and that means everything. That's also elements of communication. We need to be able to allow the body to exhibit what's coming from the mouth. And even when the mouth can say it, what's your body saying? Okay, the other thing which I believe should be actually numero uno, the first thing is complete and total devotion to God. It's so important. One of the things I wanted at the time, I was praying for my husband. I wanted somebody who loved God, because I was so far from God at a time in my life. If you've read my book, have you got my book yet? Finding Your Limo. I did talk about a stage in my life. It was a period of 18 months where I was so far from God. So far from God. And when I did have that reconciliation, you will also find that in the book. When I had that reconciliation with Christ, what I wanted more than anything else was a man after God's own heart. I wanted somebody who would love God, who is totally committed to Jesus Christ, just like I am. Because I did not believe that God called me to make my marriage a mission field. No. So you don't want to be in marriage and every day you're praying for your spouse to get saved. Every day your spouse is the prayer topic in your prayer group. So total and complete devotion to God. And hey, the other thing is, that's number 5. You're taking notes. Is purpose. You must have a common purpose. It's so important. It helps for longevity in marriage. You must have a common purpose. What are you two about? What are you about? If you know what you're about, make sure it's compatible with what your spouse is about. Make sure he's got some purpose in life. Where is he heading? What does he want to do? What is that all-consuming passion that he has? Make sure it's aligned with what you believe in and what you're about too. Okay, so for instance, I remember when I first got to London, again, if you've read the book, you would know. When I first got to London, there was an appeal made at my church by an evangelist that came to the church. There and then, I had always known that. I wanted to pack up my things and return to Africa as a missionary. Can you imagine that? It's like everyone is evacuated from my village and I am heading back to somewhere to be a missionary. That's always been my passion, to help those who are in need. That's my purpose in life. I believe that's a calling that God gave me, to be a philanthropist, to help people. But you need to be able to help you to be able to help people. You don't help people empty-handed. And so I needed to sort that out first and get myself in that space where I can then go and help. But there are other ways that you can help too. But along the way, I found out from my husband that he's passionate about being a philanthropist too. So we have a common purpose. And today we both work for our charity, which is Project Nehemiah Team Global. And we go overseas and we raise funds in Australia, and we go overseas, Nigeria especially. Next year, God willing, post-COVID, we'll be going to other countries where we'll help. And our primary thing at the moment is helping restore sight to people. So we provide free eye care, free cataract surgery, and it will be expanded in the next few months as well. So that's something that was important to me, having a common purpose. You need to think prosperity. You need to think about leaving a legacy. Do you have a common purpose in that area? So that's important. Now, number 6, this is where I say drum roll, dum 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 dum, is finance. You need to sort out your finances. Do you know many marriages fail because of money? Money, money, money. It's something in a rich man's world. Money, money, money. And people tell me, oh, money is the root of all evil. No, you got your scriptures wrong. The love of money is the root of all evil. Love of money. Does that mean we don't love money? No. It's is it your all-consuming passion? No. We make money. Money is a necessary agent that helps us meet the need. That purpose we're talking about, you need resource to be able to meet the needs. You need finance. But is that finance now become the head of your home instead of Christ? You need to think about that. So I believe being able to know how to organize that, you need a good accountant. You need accountability. You need to be able to work out what you have. Find out, talk to an accountant, be able to, one of you definitely in the marriage should be able to work out, do good bookkeeping and be able to help work out your resource that you have. Do good budgeting, very, very important. Hey, for someone who's been through many ups and downs in the area of finance, for us to be standing strong in God, money is not dominating our lives, and you should not let money dominate your life, but be able to have accountability to one another, to God, and have good people. Get some money. Financial education is very, very important. That will help your marriage with longevity. Money should not be the reason people should divorce. No, I don't think so. I don't believe so. Okay, so the other thing which I've left, like leaving the best for last, if you see it that way, is having fun. I have so many more, but I've just picked these 7. Have fun. Have loads, oodles and oodles of fun. Do you have fun in your marriage? So important. Fun includes sex. Woo! I said that. That word, sex. You need to have fun. It's not just the bed. It's not the only thing, the only place you have fun. Nah. You should be able to go out to meals together. Go out to dinner. Go on dinner dates. Have an interest, a common interest, sporting activities that you both do. Hey, can you laugh together? Can you laugh with each other? Very important. Do you find humor in life? Listen, your marriage, we believe, and it's also in this cute, amazing book, Finding Your Limo, The Path to Encounter Your Forever. My book, it's available on Amazon. You will get that and many more tips in the book. So you need fun. Fun, fun, fun. We believe as a couple that your marriage is meant to be enjoyed and not endured. So I hope that helps you today. And if it has, let me know in the comment below. And let me know, is there anything else you would like me to talk about? Comment below as well. So, if you haven't already subscribed, what do I say, gorgeous people? Click that button up there and click to hear the bell. Subscribe to my channel. And if it's blessed you, why don't you share it with your friends? I look forward to seeing you real soon. So remember those 7 tips again. The first one is trust, and then you have honesty, then you have communication, and total devotion to God, then you must have some purpose and take care of your finances. And hey, my friend, have loads of fun. You have loads of fun. Have loads of fun. Because your marriage is meant to be enjoyed, not endured. I love you, gorgeous people, and see you right soon. Mwah. See ya.